Bhakti. This is real bhakti. So beautiful. You know, if this Chaitanya Charitamrita wasn't there, how would we understand bhakti? We will get a brief idea of what bhakti means in theory, like in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, when the whole process of bhakti is explained in the second canto, we get a brief idea, like sutras. But this detailed understanding, not only detailed understanding, but how can every aspect of this bhakti come into my experience? That is possible only through Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita is giving out all of it. So every aspect of this real bhakti, Shuddha bhakti, can be our experience. So here, when Raghunath Das Gosvāmī asked Chaitanya Mahāprabhu some instructions, please, directly from Chaitanya Mahāprabhu, the immediate answer from Gauranga Mahaprabhu was, I already endorsed you, put you under the care of Svarūpa Dāmodara. You should get everything from him. So this is very similar to Shri Bhagavan Uvacha is there in Bhagavad-gītā. How much of sarva-dharmān parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja? How much of that can I understand? Directly Bhagavan is saying, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. How much can I understand? Unless Śrīla Prabhupāda is saying, sarva-dharmān parityajya means, and the ācārya has to say, what are the other dharmas? What are the naimittika dharmas? What are nitya dharmas? What is our eternal dharma? All that explanation, the sutra needs to be unpacked by Śrīla Prabhupāda Vacha in Bhagavad-gītā. That is when I can understand, even to understand that. What to speak of, not only understanding, but Śrīla Prabhupāda, our Gurujana, whatever is there in Bhagavad-gītā, not only they make us understand. See, Śrī Bhagavan Vacha is this, and then unpack. So in this day and age, this is how Śrī Bhagavan Vacha can be understood, practiced, and experienced. This part has to come from Gaurapriyajana, Śrīla Prabhupāda. Bhagavan can give Śrī Bhagavan Vacha. After that he goes, why are you coming to me again? I already sent you the Guru. You should go there. That's the place of Bhagavan, that's all. That's why he sends Acharya Bhagavan, Śrī Guru, to do the rest of it, to explain what Bhagavan has said, to inspire us, to be able to do what Bhagavan has said, to give us the strength to be able to do what Bhagavan has said, and to give us the experience while we are doing what Bhagavan has said. All this is by Gaura Priyajana, Acharya Bhagavan, Śrī Guru, Guru-Tattva. Extension of Bhagavad-Tattva is this Guru-Tattva. Jiva gets all that is needed directly from Guru-Tattva, not Bhagavad-Tattva. You know, for the electricity, there is conversion. Direct current to alternate current, AC to DC. You know, converter hota hai. Without that converter, you try to light a bulb without converting it to right current, the bulb blows off. It's a current only. But there has to be a converter for the bulb to glow. Kitna current chahiye is bulb mein? How much watts should go in this bulb? The generator can give, the current generator can give 100 watts or say maybe million watts. The generator can give, but how much can a bulb hold? Only 100 watts, not million watts. So convert karna hai na. So isliye Bhagwan is not reachable for us. He's not reachable to us. He has to, Bhagwan comes in the form of Śrī Guru, the converter, and then he converts and gives it to us so the bulb can glow. Like that. So it's the Guru-Tattva that gives us Bhagwan, makes us understand the Tattva of Bhagwan, inspires us to be in the seva of Bhagwan, gives the strength, the Sandhini Shakti to be in the seva of Bhagwan. And as this is going on, the jiva gets so purified that the Ahladini Shakti descends. Like that. So Śrī Guru is the combination of Sandhini Shakti and Ahladini Shakti. This is Svarūpa Dāmodara Gosvāmī. So, and that's why Gauranga Mahaprabhu said, okay, since you are asking, I will say, I will give you the current, but you will need a converter for this. Even if I'm giving you this instruction, you will have to, the rest of the thing has to happen through Svarūpa Dāmodara. Actually, everything in Chaitanya Charitamrita had to happen like that. Hardly, this is one time where Raghunath Das Goswami directly speaks to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and asks for something. And I can't recall if there is any direct conversation after this. Even in Gambhira also, the entrance into Gambhira for Raghunatha Goswami is because of Svarūpa Dāmodara, not because of his direct relationship with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. No. It's because of, because he's Svarūpa Dāmodara. The entrance into the kunjas of Vrindavana for the Manjaris is because of the Sakhis. What do they know about Srimati Radharani? Huh? They are so little. What do they know? It's because of the Sakhis. So that is Guru-Tattva. Here, Svarūpa Dāmodara is extension of Nityanandara, the Sandhini Shakti, Guru-Tattva has Sandhini Shakti, Ahladini Shakti. So when Nityanandaram has blessed, he opened the doors of Sandhini Shakti. Thus, that Shakti carried him to the lotus feet of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And now, the very same Sandhini Shakti, Ahladini Shakti is there in the form of Svarūpa Dāmodara. So this is all Tattva. How wonderfully this Tattva is lived here in Chaitanya Charitamrita, so we can understand Tattva coming into life is Chaitanya Charitamrita. So this is Guru-Tattva, Nityanandaram, Svarūpa Dāmodara. And Gaurachandra here is Bhagavad-Tattva. He can only say, go to Guru. To come to me, you can't directly go to Guru. That's Bhagavad-Tattva. Here, Raghunath Das Goswami is representing Jiva-Tattva. See, Bhagavad-Tattva, Guru-Tattva, Jiva-Tattva. Where is the confusion now? Where is the place for illusion now? Tattva is there. Tattva is being lived here, and we are hearing, we're seeing. Like that. So, and now, how beautifully it is said that now Raghunath Das Swami, after he is endorsed to, by the way, Gaurachandra, he gave those instructions. instructions of, they're more like do's and don'ts, right? Now, in a very essential form of do's and don'ts. They're very essential and fundamental. Gramya kadana kahibena sube. Those do's and don'ts. Those don'ts are for only one do. No gramya kada. No disrespect to any living entity. Only to do one. So we can always be in the Nama, which is Dhamma, where there is worship of Śrī Radha and Kṛṣṇa. All the don'ts are only for this do. So that's what Gaurachandra said in essence. Those are the essential principles. Gaurachandra said it. Śrī Gaurachandra Uvacha. Now, can Raghunath Das Goswami directly do it? No, he has to go to Svarūpa Dāmodara now. Because Svarūpa Dāmodara has to, first of all, it has to be explained by Gaura Priyajana, and then the Gaura Priyajana engages us in the seva. Here in the case of Raghunath Das Goswami, he is already such a purified soul. He is starting. His journey is starting with Ruchi and Asakti, not Adav Shraddha, Tadav Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajana Kriya, then Nishta. Don't get stuck in Anartha Nivritti. Get towards Ruchi, then you will gradually at least get to Nishta. And that is not the case with Raghunath Das Goswami. In those days, when they are coming for Diksha, it is implied that they are coming with Ruchi and Asakti. They have already gone through this Anartha Nivritti. They don't have any Vishayavana anymore. They don't have to do anything with this material matters. When Raghunath from Panihati to Jagannath Puri, it means he is running with great Ruchi. Because he had that great Ruchi, that running was happening. He didn't want anything else. So here Raghunath Das Goswami is starting with Ruchi and Asakti. So directly he is going into Sakir Anugatya Seva. Sakir Anugatya Seva happens on the stage of Asakti, Smaranavastha. Then comes Bhava Apanna. So Raghunath Das Goswami is directly entering in that stage. So that is Raghunath Das Goswami. That's the bhakti. That's when the pure devotional service is beginning in the spiritual form. Antyakale chamamiva smaran muktva kalevaram yah prayati samadbhavam yati na asti atra samshayaha. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Before we quit this mortal frame, that's Smaranavastha, where there is spiritual form and direct service to Śrī Radha and Kṛṣṇa, Bhagavan, is happening in that spiritual form. That has to happen. Who is saying this? Bhagavan is saying this in Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Mam eva smaran muktva kalevaram. Smaran. So before we quit this mortal frame, are we getting that spiritual frame inside, spiritual body inside? How does that come? Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It's the only way. The Nama has Rupa Guna Leela. Sachit Ananda Vigraha. Rama is Sachit Ananda Vigraha. From that Satchit Ananda Vigraha, this Satchit Ananda Vigraha, this spiritual body has to come. That's why Tara Madhya Sarva Sreshta Nama Sankirtana Niraparada Nama Lele, Pai Prem of all the Angas, Nama. It is through this Nama who is Satchidananda Vigraha. Our spiritual body, Satchidananda Vigraha, comes. And who is the maker of this spiritual body is Śrī Guru. All the elements, Satchit Ananda Vigraha, is all from Nama. But who is making it? Like the potter. Either the potter man. The pot comes from the mud. But who is making the pot? And like that, our spiritual form comes from Nama, Satchidananda Vigraha. Śrī Guru makes our spiritual form. The rasas in the heart of Śrī Guru, they come into the heart of the Sharanagata Bhakta. This is happening with Raghunath Das Gosvāmī. And from this point, after this thing has happened, when this is Kṛṣṇa giving Guru, Guru giving Kṛṣṇa. Guru giving Kṛṣṇa. Up until now, Kṛṣṇa gave Guru. Now Guru is giving Kṛṣṇa. Directly Kṛṣṇa. Svarūpa Dāmodara is directly giving the seva to Shri Radha and Kṛṣṇa. This is Guru giving Kṛṣṇa. Stage of Ruchiya Sakti. This is Guru Darshana. Is that happening to me? Is my bhakti heading in that direction? Am I performing bhakti with that kind of understanding of tattva? Is my bhakti happening in this tattva? Days are passing by. Is my bhakti happening in this tattva? Only when the bhakti is happening in this tattva, Nama Tattva, Guru-Tattva, then we get the spiritual form. Otherwise, how will we get this? Janma karma chame divyam yomam vekti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanmana iti mam so iti Arjuna. After quitting this body, you will come to me when you do my bhajan in tattva, said Bhagavan. This is Bhagavad-gītā, fundamentals. So is my bhakti happening in tattva? When bhakti is happening in tattva, there is no misery. That is the indicator. If my bhakti is happening in tattva, there will be no misery. Misery is there when performing bhakti, when it is happening on a mind platform without tattva. So that we should see, is my bhakti happening in tattva? So that's what is happening to Raghunath Das Gosvāmī, directly Sakhira Anugat, his seva. And dear devotees. So that's what we have heard so far. We have we understood Guru-Tattva, Nityanandaram, Sakhira, Gatya Seva, Svarūpa Dāmodara. Yeah, there, Raghav Pandita, he gave the remnants of Nityanandaram to Raghunath Das Gosvāmī. Nityanandaram blessed Raghunath Das Gosvāmī, placed his lotus feet, engaged him in the seva. The Uchishta from Nityanandaram came from Raghav Pandita. So, like this, like the Svarūpa Dāmodara, Raghav Pandita, they are extensions of Guru-Tattva. So, extension of Gaurachandra is Nityanandaram. Extension of Nityanandaram is this devotee Svarūpa Dāmodara and Raghav Pandita, like that. So, that's why it's hard to do a demarcation. How can you put a hard demarcation when the sun rays are coming from the sun and then directly giving us warmth on our skin. Can you put a demarcation somewhere? Like that, it's hard to put the demarcation. How the Sandhini Shakti flows. It does flow. So like that. So now, yeah. So we understood what Bhagavad-Tattva means. That is Gaurachandra. And then Guru-Tattva, Nityanandaram, Svarūpa Dāmodara. So we understood in this way when Nityanandaram is giving Gaurachandra, actually when Gauranga Mahaprabhu said, you should come through Nityanandaram, you thief, you should come through Nityanandaram. That is Bhagavan giving Guru Nityanandaram. And then Guru giving Bhagavan is this Nityanandaram and Svarūpa Dāmodara. Giving direct service to Shri Radha and Kṛṣṇa. Like that. So that we understood the Bhagavad-Tattva, the Guru-Tattva, the Jiva-Tattva, Bhagavan giving Guru, Guru giving personal seva to Shri Radha and Kṛṣṇa is Sakiranagatya seva. That is where Guru Darshana is happening. And all the don'ts are for one single do to be in the Nama, which is Dhamma, where there is seva to Shri Radha and Kṛṣṇa happening. Like that. That's all the dear devotees. And also we heard that this Chaitanya Charitamrita is Tattva being lived. Bhakti in Tattva being lived and heard so we can hear. And not only that, the Gaura Priyajana explain it. And the Sandhini Shakti is the one that not only gives the understanding, but the inspiration, and also the strength, and also engages in the seva, and the Ahladani Shakti descends. This is all happening through Śrī Guru Gaura Priyajana. Like that. That's all the devotees. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, all the devotees. Now yours, please. Yeah, the answer, I think, yes. Vrindani Mataji, you might have gotten the answer by this time. Yeah.
Yes, Mataji, I got the answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for beautifully explaining how the mercy flows. I could understand that very nicely when you gave the example of sun and via this pastime, Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu instructing and Śrī Svarūpa Dāmodara being that channel, and the example of current and the converter, yeah, made it all clear, Mataji. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When we are hearing Bhakti, Shravanam, and Shravanam has to come in Acharana practice. So am I hearing in this way? Am I understanding Bhakti in this? Am I hearing the Tattva in Bhakti? Am I thinking Tattva? Am I doing Tattva? Am I being in Tattva? Then the rasa comes in experience. Yeah. Yes, Mataji. And if nobody has anything else, we can go for the shloka.